Friends, welcome to learning sessions, and today in this video tutorial we will learn about some important theory of bank promotion exam. So let us start today's session. Before starting the session, let me tell you that if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. It will help you to have knowledge in the fields of JAIIB, CAIIB and bank promotion, and also do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get updated whenever we upload a new video. Okay, so first theory is regarding the investment fluctuation reserve. So we know investment and fluctuation, so it briefly explains that this reserve is maintained whenever we made investments. So investment which are made by a concern are subject to market fluctuations. What it means, if there are market fluctuations, then the amount we have invested in market will be up or down. Like person A invested rupees 50,000 in the market. Okay, and on day 1 the price was 51,000. Let us assume on day 1 it was 51,000. On day 2 it was 49,000. On day 3 it is 50,500. So what it means, the amount which is invested by person A is fluctuating over the market due to market forces. Okay, thus the value of investment can anytime decrease suddenly in the market. Likewise, it decreased on day second. Okay, so we create a fluctuation reserve. So whenever there is a sudden loss incurred to the market, then this reserve will act as an cushion. This reserve will act as an cushion and will save the concern from the impact of the sudden loss. Okay, and one important point, that investment fluctuation reserve is treated as tier 1 capital. Next, it is in India, the foreign currency rates are fixed by which authority? So it is very simple that the rates of foreign currency in India are fixed by the market demand and supply. So the demand and supply in the market demand and supply fixed the foreign currency rates in India. Next, it is who is PIO or person of Indian origin. So in a layman language, person of Indian origin is literally or simply a person of Indian origin who is not a citizen of India. So any person who was citizen of India, or who was citizen of India by virtue of Indian Constitution, or his or her spouse is an Indian citizen, or his or her parents or grandparents are Indian citizen or were Indian citizens. Okay, so any person of Indian origin who is not a citizen is person of Indian origin. Next, it is what is current account of a country. So for a current account of a country, basically it records all the nation's transactions with the rest of the world. So we are considering a country over here, let it be India, and what it is having import and exports with other countries. So there are exports and there are imports. Okay, so current account for India will record all the imports and all the exports of a country with the rest of the world. So specifically, it is the net trade in goods and services. So it is net trade in goods and services. So what we have earned on cross-border investments, okay, and what we have lost on cross-border investment is mentioned there in current account of a country. And a country's current account balance can be either positive or negative. So in the first case, when it is positive, it means exports are more than imports. That is, the country has surplus exports over imports. Okay, so it means exports are recorded as credits and imports are recorded as debit in the current account. Okay, and if it is current account deficit, what it means, when it is negative, I mean to say that when current account balance is negative, it means the country has more imports than exports. So if a fee is paid by an Indian student to a foreign university, there is an Indian student who pays a fee to a foreign university. So it will be a current account transaction. Okay. And any person availing medical facility treatment outside India. So basically he is paying some amount for medical treatment to a foreign country. It's also a current account transaction. And if we import capital goods from UK to our country in India, it's also a current account transaction. Okay, so these are examples of some current account transactions. Next it is, what is capital account of a country? So first of all, let us understand a term BOP. BOP is what? Balance of payment. Balance of payment. So balance of payment is basically, it records all the economic transactions of a country with the rest of the world. Okay, so balance of payment records all the economic transactions of a country with the rest of the world. Okay, and it has two accounts. One we studied already, that is a current account. So current account basically deals what? It deals with the import export of the goods and services from one country to another. Okay, so if imports are more than export, we set it to be current account deficit, that is CAD. And if it is having more exports than imports, then it is current account surplus. The second account the balance of payment deals with is a capital account. On the other side, the capital account deals with the investment, that is the inflow or outflow of the capital from one country to another. Okay, so here is an investor A, here is his motherland, we say to be India, and here is a foreign country, we said it to be USA. Okay, and person A has invested rupees 10 lakh. Okay, and he has invested his money in India and he's getting an annual yield of 17% per annum. Okay, right now he is good. Over here the annual yield was 13% at that time. Okay, but now suddenly the annual yield in USA from 13% increased to 21%. Now being an investor, now person A will do what? A will cut off his investment in India and will put this investment in USA. Okay, so I mean to say that when investors get better return in other countries than the current country, they shift their capital to that country. So that is the case with the capital account, that it deals with capital inflow or capital outflow. When capital inflow, it means the money which is coming to India is less than the money going outside India, then it is capital account deficit. I'm repeating it again. There are two terms: inflow, that is the money which is coming to our land, and outflow, which investors are putting away to some another country for better annual yield or better returns. Okay, so if inflow is greater than outflow, then it is surplus money, that you are having surplus money with you, you are having surplus capital with you. But in the adverse case, if outflow is more than inflow, then what it means, it will be capital account deficit. Okay, so in a layman language, you can say current account deals with goods and services, and capital account deals with the capital inflows and outflows. Next, it is, what is the condition for a person to be classified as a resident? Okay, what is the condition that must be satisfied by a person to be classified as resident? For a person, let it be person A, who want to be resident of India, he must stay in India for at least 182 days. Okay, so this is the condition, that the person who want to be resident of India, he must stay in India for at least for 182 days in the previous financial year. This is important, in the previous financial year, not calendar year. And this is not to be puzzled with the calendar year. Okay, so it is in the previous financial year, he or she must stay for at least 182 days. And even the foreign personnel who have come to India or stay in India for employment or carrying out business or any other purpose, or even any office branch or agency, can be a person. And there is a very minute difference in the definition, that is the stay and reside. Okay, what is the difference? Stay is for temporary purpose and reside is showing the permanency. So even if a person is staying in India for a longer term than 182 days, he is not resident of India. But if a person is residing in India, then he is a resident if he is completing the condition of 182 days in the previous financial year. Okay, so this is the end of the session. I hope you would have liked the video. If you have any questions, queries, you can write down in the comment section below, and please give us a thumbs up, because it always boosts us so that we could get a new video for you every day. Thank you so much and stay tuned.